This is Miss B, and you are watching me on Miss B's Academy. I teach, but I'm not a teacher. I instruct, but I'm not an instructor. I profess, but I'm not a professor. In this season, I am being very careful with my I am statements. I am present. So today is my niece's birthdays, February the 18th, 2024. And I kind of woke up in a panic for some odd reason. I don't know why that happened. Kind of just woke up kind of nervous, in a slight bit of a panic. And then I did my prayers, as I always do. I do 2 sets of prayers. The thank you prayer and then the Lord's Prayer. Do some stretches, go to the bathroom, get myself together, bathe, brush my teeth, drink hot apple cider vinegar water, also take a probiotic because I just feel like I just need it. Gut health is so important. And, just got myself together. And when I touched my phone, I saw, some notifications. Those are nice. And then I've been watching a show called Hudson and Rex, right? It's shot in Canada. And I just, I've just been watching it, casually because I like crime series. And then I found out that the dog that plays Rex died. And that just it just literally hit me, because let me, and he died yesterday. So it was on the 17th of February, 2025. And this is not going to make any sense to a lot of you, but I have to say this. So I don't know if it was this week or last week. So I bought some really, really deep purple grapes. They look like, for you in America, they look like the Welch's grapes. And I love those. I think those are the ones that we should be eating in terms of, our diet and just for health benefits. So I washed them and let them sit for a minute. I'm at the beach, so you're probably hearing the planes overhead. Here, the planes don't crash. But when I hear them, they kind of make me nervous too, because they fly over my house a lot lately. Don't know what's going on with that. There are lots of changes happening in the world. And so I washed my grapes. I let them sit for a minute. And when I came back to eat them, they had this weird smell. Like a smell like a dog had licked them or a dog had breathed on them. And I was like, but there are no dogs in my house, right? There are like no dogs in my house, so I don't know where this smell is coming from. And I was like, the only dog that I know that has died that I was really, really close to was my daughter. Her name was Iris. Her mother is Ingrid. I'm not sure if it's Peregrine or Edwards, but she's a vegan chef. And so from Iris, I learned how not to be afraid of dogs. I was taught how to be afraid of dogs by other adults. Later on, realized that dogs are nothing to be afraid of, especially if you approach them with the right kind of energy. And I have really good energy, so I have no reason to, be fearful of any dog. It doesn't matter how big they are. I'm not fearful of any animals. If you know me, I absolutely love and adore animals. Always have, always will. That's just how that's going to be. And so I couldn't shake it, I kept eating the grapes, just we'll just eat them. And then the 17th of February, he died. I think his name he had a German name. It's something von something. I don't know. And it broke my heart because if you look at him in the series, he seems very human. There's something very human about Rex. I love the storyline. I love the partnership. I love how the relationship between Charlie, which is, you know, the one of the lead male, and Rex came about. You know, you watch the series. Watch Hudson and I always want to say Starsky, and that's another one that I like, but Hudson and Rex. It's shot in Canada, and I really love the landscape. You know, you see parts of Canada. It's absolutely beautiful. You know, I grew up going to Canada as a child, right? So, you know, but I've never been to Newfoundland, Nova Scotia. Haven't been there. I've been to Niagara Falls. I've been to Toronto. I've been to a couple of other. I've been to the French Quarters. I forget what the name of it is. I don't speak French, but you know. So yeah, just kind of woke up. That was weird. And another thing that was kind of off today too was, I wear copper rings for a reason. You should look up copper and like what it does for you, like its medicinal properties and whatever. I wear it. I don't like ingest it or anything like that. But my rings had a smell to them. You know, I was, just, when you wake up and you yawn and you just, and I was like, I'd never smelled my rings before. I just thought that was really weird. I was like, why does my rings have a particular smell? That doesn't make any sense. I woke up late this morning. I have no idea why I woke up late this morning. Like, I just woke up late this morning. Well, I think I woke up late this morning because I was just up late, listening to, prayers and listening to, there's a new moon. The moons of 2024 and the moons of 2025, it's just like every day, new moon, new shifting. There's so much shifting going on. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling it, but man, there's a whole lot of shifting going on. Don't know, there's a lot of shifting going on figuratively and just literally. Just a lot of shifting. As I'm talking to you right now, there is a transformation Hertz that's on. It's from a young lady by the name of Nita Scruggs. She's one of my coaches from the Courtney L. Sanders coaching program. And so before I started this video, I saw the numbers 1010, which made me think of Ben 10, the cartoon. Yeah, I'm 47 years old, and I still watch cartoons. You know what I mean? Thunder, Thundercats. Love Thundercats. Love DuckTales. Woo! Like, I just love all of those things. Like, growing up as a kid, yes, I'm burning an incense. You can probably see it as it crosses my face. I'm burning rose. And it's one of the, let me see if I can hold it for a second. It's this one where it comes out the bottom. The flow one's the backflow. All I need is a backflow burner, darling. I don't have a backflow burner, but when I get one, when I get one, it's gonna be dope. I also have, I don't know if I showed y'all one of my presents. I got this one, and I also have my rose quartz for love, self-love, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been like a weird kind of morning. It's just been kind of weird-ish, especially because it's been trying to rain. Let me keep it over here. Open the window over here. It's been trying to rain, but it kind of hasn't. I need to breathe. I think I'm premenopausal. But like, it's been trying to rain, so the sky is kind of overcast right now. At the beach, it's kind of overcast. The boats are out. There's a plane flying in from over here. And it just feels very weird, you know? So if you have that like weird kind of feeling, you're not the only one feeling it. There's a lot of shifting going on. Also, there's some new pigeons that I haven't seen before. I see these black and white pigeons. It's the first time I've seen these pigeons. It's about 26 degrees Celsius, so a little hot. Let me take this off. Ugh. So yeah. Ugh. Love the sound of birds. The clouds are moving through the sky, or should I say they're rolling. They're rolling through the sky. Yeah. Just rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. My hair is still natural. Haven't gotten it braided yet. Cause there's so many braided hairstyles that I just absolutely love. You know what I'm saying? And so I can't really figure out which one I want. And I don't really need to figure out which one I want because my hair needs, you know, to breathe and stuff. Oh, Jesus, peace be upon you. So that's my Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, that's my Tuesday morning. That's my Tuesday. That's my Tuesday. This is my Tuesday. I know there's a lot going on with the election. Not with the election, but post-election. With all of the executive orders. Everything that's happening right now is happening for a reason. The only thing I want to impress upon you to do is to stay focused, right? As all of this information is coming in at you, as your universities are coming at you with, like, I think I saw something on LinkedIn. My big bro, Nathaniel Smith, he's twin Nathan, so it's Nathaniel and Nathan Smith, had posted something, a letter from a university about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and not using race in, you know, like in letters or in any of the memos or anything going forward, because, you know, for those of us who are applying to, you know, master's programs or graduate programs or PhD programs, you know, you're sitting around just thinking to yourself, like, well, how am I going to get into school now that affirmative action is gone and diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives and programs and resources are gone? I say, don't count yourself out. Do yourself a favor by trying not to panic. Don't try to panic at the disco, because, you know, New York and California and all of these other really big states, these people have their lawyers. They got lawyers on these things. And so the Supreme Court is probably tired of a lot of the executive orders. You know, when this young man was first in office, he didn't know how things work. Now he's back, and so he knows how things work. And he knows that, you know, if he floods the system with executive orders, that it'll keep you guys looking on one thing while money is being taken and planes are falling out of the sky and a whole lot of other things that are happening. I kind of watched The View this morning, where, you know, Whoopi was saying this all the time when she was saying, you know, don't start panicking, you know, get informed, you know, understand what's happening, right? You know, get into your support groups and then decide how to move as a group. And then Anna, I love having Anna on the show as opposed to having Joy on the show. Joy Behar, God bless her. She has a lot of money. She can pretty much do whatever she wants. She's doing a play about divorce. I suggest if you're in New York, you should go see it. It's probably funny as all get up. But Anna was like, Anna was like, Anna, she's Nicaraguan, so I don't know if they pronounce it differently. I call her Anna instead of Anna, because Anna is more, you know, privileged American, and Anna is more, you know, different, POC. But she's saying how all the marginalized groups that are angry about what the current administration is doing, we should bind together and start to fight. And that's hard. I gotta tell you, that's hard. Like that's pretty hard to do. It's really hard to, it's simply because the people, you see this in cartoons, like the forces of evil are together, but then they also have their quarrels, right? But then they get right back on track on being, being who they are. Let me cut this off, right? Being who they are, right? But the people on the side of good, we seem to can never get ourselves together, In the cartoons, it works out really, really well, but in real life, it don't always work that way. It literally doesn't always work that way. So while I agree that the groups that are being marginalized and ostracized and pinned against each other, and and we now have to compete for whatever is being given to us, it would be nice if we could come together. But you also got to realize that many of these people in these groups voted for this administration. So how can you come together with a group of people who voted against their own interest? Right? It makes it very, very, very difficult to kind of I'm gonna move because the person that is kind of behind me is kind of minding my business, and I don't really like that. I don't really like it when people